Movies are a great medium to tell stories, and this weekend there is a free Christian film festival, and Travis Deans is here to tell us how you can get the whole family involved. Travis, welcome to Real Life.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
I am so excited to hear about this because I am a movie lover, and I really also like faith-based movies. So tell me a little bit about this festival.
Sure. Well, the Projecting Hope Film Festival has been in the Pittsburgh region for 17 years. And it's just a great opportunity, to, you know, if you missed a movie that came out in the theaters, it's a great opportunity to catch it and see it. And these are all films that bring hope and that bring, you know, the message of the gospel in story form to people. You know, I love movies too, and there's something powerful about stories, right? Stories reach the heart. You know, they get into your head, but they reach deep into your heart. And of course, Jesus was a master storyteller, and that's kind of the heart behind this festival, is to share the message of the gospel, the hope of Christ, through great stories.
You know, here at Cornerstone, we've always believed in Christian movies. We still show them on Saturday evenings, and that thing that you said is really true. That whereas the straightforward preaching the gospel, we all love that.
Yes.
But there's sometimes the message can kind of get in and around us in a movie, can it? The story, we get caught up into the story and we realize, oh, so that's what Jesus meant by this, or that's what the gospel means by that.
Sure.
These movies have a great opportunity to do that.
Absolutely. And, you know, we all have times when our hearts are, well, maybe we're just not listening to God real well. And sometimes God sneaks in through those stories and speaks to us in a way that we're not expecting, and but that we need to hear, you know. And so that's one of the reasons I'm excited about the film festival. You know, thousands of people come to this thing, and it's exciting. It's exciting to see how God works.
I'll never forget when I was going through a really tough time years and years ago, and nobody knew, everything looked fine, but just personally, you know, through a miscarriage and a couple of just hard life things, and I go and sit down and with my parents and husband, and we go see Facing the Giants. And I was just, like wrecked me. I was like, I'm trying to like keep myself under control, and I'm crying. It just touched me deeply, and it just kind of brought hope and, you know, a little bit, you know, kind of like, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be all good. And that's exactly what the motive is behind these movies.
Absolutely, yeah. And we're really excited this year because it's gonna be in 4 different locations. So we're covering the north, south, east, and west sides of the city. Yeah. And so you have some different options. If
Can you tell us where specifically?
Yeah, sure. It's going to be at the Cinemark 18 in Pittsburgh Mills. It's going to be at the Cinemark 16 at the Robinson Township, up Settlers Ridge area. Chartiers Valley Stadium 18 in Bridgeville, and North for Sale Stadium 18 just right over the hill here.
Right around the corner from us here. Yeah, that's great.
So there's no excuse not to come.
You know, like you, Amy, I've been blessed by Christian movies. I've been blessed. I can only imagine the one from this. I mean, it really hit me. My wife is like seeing me. I'm like, oh, a mess over right next to her.
That's a powerful film.
It was touching me. It was hitting me.
Yeah.
But one of the new movies that's coming out is called Breakthrough, and we have the trailer for you right now. Watch this, a brand new Christian movie, brand new faith-based, Christian-based movie called Breakthrough.
Rise and shine. Breakfast is ready in 10 minutes. And don't make me come back up there. This is our town. It's a close-knit community, the kind of place where everyone knows everyone.
Hi, Miss J.
Hey, how are you girls? And we're always there for each other.
Nice sermon, Pastor.
What do you guys have on for the rest of the day?
Well, John has a basketball game.
Yeah, I've seen this guy hoop it up around here. This kid is so lit.
Text your mom tomorrow and tell her when and where to pick you up. And don't do anything stupid.
Love you guys.
Boys, get off the ice!
We're training for the Olympics, sir.
Cindy.
He's been underwater for more than 15 minutes. It's gonna be a recovery, not a rescue. I got something.
We got him!
We've done everything medically possible. There's nothing more we can do.
No. Please, God, send your Holy Spirit to save my son.
14-year-old St. Charles boy who spent 15 minutes trapped underwater is continuing to fight for his life.
I don't believe John will survive the night.
You don't know my son. He is a fighter. So I need you to be the best for John, and you just let God do the rest. You are my pride and joy. I can't wait to see you shoot those baskets and run up and down the court again.
The Smith family asked for one thing. Please pray for John.
In the water that day, I was ready to give up, but then I hear this voice telling me, go back. Either I'm nuts
Or God's talking to you.
but I don't believe in God.
I believe it, but maybe that only goes so far with something like this.
I'm your pastor. I'm supposed to walk alongside you for as long as it takes.
Did you see the Facebook page? It's gone viral.
Tommy,
I hope he's gonna be okay.
we're not gonna get through this alone. Whatever you have for me, for Brian, for John, I surrender.
Wow, so that is definitely a movie that we all need to see, and it's based on a true story that actually happened to a boy and a mom believing and a pastor and a church and kids on a basketball team see the miracle of God. It's really going to inspire, I believe, faith in people.
And it occurred in 2015, St. Louis, Missouri, so it was not that long ago. And as you say, it was a true story. And Chrissy Metz, who plays the mom, she's from the hit TV show This Is Us, and which is really popular right now. And you saw some other known actors in there.
Home Alabama guy.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Josh Lucas.
Oh my gosh,
Josh
he's awesome.
He's a great actor, and the pastor is played by Topher Grace, who's in Spider-Man. But yeah, so that's a must-see film for sure.
Yes,
Yep, absolutely.
And there we're seeing that thing where just seeing the trailer, our heartstrings are being pulled, right? Just seeing the trailer, it's affecting us. And when a person goes in there and they might be everything's going great in their life, or they might be struggling with something, maybe they don't even know the Lord. Those are the kind of things, that power of that storytelling. You had mentioned, Jesus told stories. He told parables. He didn't just say, God wants you to do this, God wants you to do this. He told stories to illustrate those lessons.
Absolutely. And we want people to know, if you're planning to come to the film festival this weekend, make sure you go to the website. Now, you can just show up and get tickets, at the theaters. But if you want to make sure that you have a seat, if you go on the website, you can reserve your ticket, reserve your seat for a donation of any amount, even if it's just $1. But it's you want to see this film or any of the other ones. Some of the other ones that are playing Saturday are excellent, and Friday night, I can only imagine, is playing Friday night. Really great movies. There's a follow-up movie, Unbroken: Path to Redemption, which is I'm really looking forward to that one. And so make sure
that tells the story. That one tells the story beyond the big blockbuster Unbroken movie.
Right, Unbroken was an incredible film, and so this is kind of what happened after that, and kind of shows the involvement of Billy Graham in that story. And so anyway, just it's a great weekend, great movies.
These are movies that you bring the whole family to. So I got to tell you my secret. Okay, this is why I love movie night at my house or movie night in the theater, is because I get all of the kids and they're quiet for like over an hour, and I get to touch them or hug them or give them popcorn, and we get to sit there, and they don't even know what's going on, that I'm actually watching them as they're watching the movie. So to have movies that I can take my kids to and just without a shadow of a doubt just trust that they are good messaging movies, that's where I want to take my kids. So we have another video clip. I'm excited, and this one is called Run the Race. Executive producer, are you ready? Tim Tebow, hello.
This is it.
We got the beat. It's in our feet. It's in our head. It's everywhere. I must confess, that we're the best. The mighty rebel. The mighty rebel. The mighty rebel.
I've seen enough football to last me a lifetime. After watching you take that hit last year, your body all locked up the way it was, no thank you, no sir.
I've coached hundreds of kids, man. I've never met kids like these boys. And they've been dealt a tough hand, and they've been through a lot. But somehow managed every single day to make it.
We're family.
No, we're family. You're just some guy that walked out on us when Mom died.
He's our dad! No, he is not our dad. He's a drunk and a coward, and he is not my father.
This came for you in the mail today. Congrats. You're on somebody's radar, son.
It's happening. Yeah, you're right. It's a big deal, dude. It's the Florida Gators. I'm gonna get that scholarship. I'm gonna get us out of here.
She's got that soft jaw. Runs in the family, right?
It's the end of our football season. Chance of scholarship for this boy.
Look, Coach, with all due respect, this isn't about football anymore. It's about a ticket out of here, and that ticket's gone now.
They give scholarships for track.
We're all works in progress, and Zach's a work in progress.
I run with you step for step, and I'm gonna need a training partner. Are you my nurse intern?
I am your nurse intern. I'm sorry to hear about your knee. I remember you telling me how good you are.
Your boys don't need a coach. They need a dad.
I'm gonna go to state, and I'm gonna win. Who's not gonna give a scholarship to the state champ? And then we're gonna take that money, and wherever I end up, you're gonna walk onto the football team. But we're gonna get out of here. And that's the plan.
Goose call on 3! 1, 2, 3! 1, 2, 3! 1, 2, 3!
Football, faith.
Tim Tebow.
What's there not to like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
you gotta love a football movie, right?
And again, it's that thing, and I always, when I think about movies, I always think about parables of Jesus and how these stories illustrate. And here's a story of something that the nation loves, football,
Yeah.
and and loves to cheer and loves to root for their heroes on the football field, and also. But that is used as a lesson to get behind the story of what's happening, to what's God doing in the lives of those people.
Yeah, and you can tell from the trailer there, obviously part of the story is some extreme difficulty, tragedy even, and overcoming, and it's going to do a great story of hope, and it's going to give people. Just something that yes, I can make it through whatever I'm dealing with. It's going to give them that thread of hope to hang on to. So,
and I just want to make sure. So if they get a ticket or they come in and they can stay there all day and watch movies and just buy popcorn and eat popcorn.
Absolutely, the theaters would like that if you bought their popcorn. Sure, yeah. You need to get a ticket for each film that you want to attend, but yeah, you can go to every one of them if you want to.
Okay.
What's cool is that you just never know what somebody's going through. Maybe even in your own family or friendship group, when you invite them to come along and just watch somebody else's story that's really not connected to your story, but it kind of is connected to your story, and then watch them overcome. There's something about seeing something visually.
Absolutely. Now, I would encourage people, on Friday night, I Can Only Imagine is showing, and many of us have seen that movie. It made $80 million, but there's many people out there who didn't see it, and it's a great opportunity. Hey, would you want to come see this movie with me? Invite somebody who has not been exposed to that story, who has not heard that message of hope. It's a great outreach opportunity as well. So I'd encourage people to think of it that way too.
Well, that's one of the things, isn't it? You've seen results from this.
Oh, yeah,
it's more than just an entertainment for Christians for a few hours.
Right.
There's some ministry that takes place.
Yeah, you might have a friend that won't go to church with you, but maybe they'll go to the movie theater with you.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. That's great.
Absolutely.
An evangelistic tool. Okay, Project Hope Pittsburgh, Project Hope Pittsburgh. That's exactly what we're doing. Go to ctvn.org for all of the details, and you can go and reserve your spot, reserve your seat, because many, many people are going to be coming.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great time. Thank you, Travis, so much for bringing
Thank you so much. Appreciate the time.
story. Thank you for being with us.